Power to the peaceful, Crystal C. Mercer here, enjoying a beautiful sunny day in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I wanted to take a moment to reflect about my experience seeing the 30 American exhibit at the Arkansas Art Center. It's been a very long life, but 31 is looking ever so glorious on me. And it's been a hard couple of months dealing with some family and friends who are going through some personal challenges, and they are, healing themselves from those injuries or those illnesses. And it was just nice to go to the museum and get away and see all of the beautiful, moving, thought-provoking art that was on display at the 30 Americans exhibit. Of course, I'm a little biased. I had a lot of pieces that were my favorites, but the wheel counts photographs of the Little Rock Nine in 1957 still touch me. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's Elizabeth, there's Minnie Jean, there's Thelma. There's everybody. Like, I haven't seen them before, but it was so exciting to see that they still have a space on the wall and a place in history. So that was very moving. There were a lot of pieces that just had me think about life. There was one neon sign that said Negro Sunshine. I'm like, this must be about me. And there were some other pieces that were sculptures, there were oil paintings, like a lot of different mediums. And so it was exciting to see how these artists were expressing themselves, how these artists were taking the juxtaposition of their aesthetic choice and saying, I'm going to flip this stereotype, or I'm going to take a particular moment in history or a piece that I'm inspired by, and I'm going to do something that's just regular and normal to me, but I'm going to make it exquisite. So it was just good to be inspired, and it was good to feel like, wow, my brain is expanding. When I was little, my brother and I, Justin, our parents used to take us everywhere, and we would go to art museums, we would go to banquets, we would go to conferences, meetings, we would go to the zoo, we would just go see different places in all of these different states. We would take all these road trips, and it almost felt like I was with my mom and dad again and my baby brother in the car listening to Maze and Frankie Beverly, going to our next stop, eating sandwiches and drinking water that we packed before we left the house, fighting over who's going to get the last bag of chips, or, turning the music up, or like nodding and vibing and sleeping, and then you get somewhere wonderful and it's like you fell down the most glorious rabbit hole because it was so beautiful and it was so awesome. Outside of the wheel counts, of course, everybody raves. Nobody would know unless Jay-Z said it, but he was her Basquiat, Jean-Michel Basquiat. His self-portrait is very haunting. This abstract image of like his hands being square and all of these different type things, and it's like, man, but that's him. So it doesn't have to be just the accurate photo image of who you are. It could just be the image of who you are. So I also got to learn that just being who you are is okay, and I feel good about what I saw, what I connected with. I felt pain with some things that I saw. There was a piece where it was called Duck Duck Noose, and there was a noose hanging from the ceiling, and Klansmen, KKK hoods on these chairs. And so it was taking this childhood game, which is like fun, you're it, to like, no, if you're it, you're hanging from this rope. It was very disturbing to look at, but it's just like, at the same time, I knew exactly what it was because I know this America we live in. So it was glad to see 30 of those Americans on display with their commentary through their art about the world we live in, the world that they see through their eyes. It was very beautiful, and I hope I can make those same contributions with my poetry and with my theater and with my fabric and with my afro and with my one lock and with my daddy's watch, and just be one of those people who provoke thought, be one of those people who are a catalyst for change. It was just refreshing and exciting to be there. So if you're in Little Rock, the exhibit is free through June 21st. I definitely recommend going to see 30 Americans at the Arkansas Art Center. It was just such a moving, peaceful experience, and it gave me an opportunity to kind of get away from all of the madness and craziness and tiredness that I was, experiencing going through these things with my family, and to do something just for me. It was good to do something for me and do something that I wanted to do. And so I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day. I'm going to watch the bamboo grow. I'm going to tay in the wind like Nell. I'm going to enjoy being young, gifted, and black. And when I get back to the salt mine, as my daddy would say, and get back to work, helping everybody I need to help, at least I've had a chance to refresh and recharge, and be that bit of Negro sunshine that everyone should experience. So I hope you all have a grand day. I hope you all get an opportunity to see 30 Americans at the Arkansas Art Center. If you're in Little Rock, Arkansas, I know it's going to be traveling to different places, and I hope that we continue to be ralliers for beauty and justice and art. Yeah, peace, love, all of that nice stuff. So until next time, my peaceful friends, love you. Peace.